This guy's after.
These thugs down in Footscray, they're getting a little more sociable.
He's after my stick. That was probably Alex. Oh, you know what? It's probably Alex. Wait, you know Barra, right?
Yeah, I know Barra.
Then it wasn't Barra. It's probably Alex.
I think it was Alex.
Alex is the only one that also has won a stick. Alex, Barra, Steph. I think that's it. Oh, and Pyro won one for KOF. All right, here we go with some of that. This is a lot more rushdown than I thought it was going to be.
But yeah, I think the players are going to sort of like see what they can get away with, and then once they find their level, it'll slow down a little bit. All right, Bosslogic using that Bibson. Exis with that blank. Very risky from Bosslogic there. He was not able to cancel that.
Oh, nice tech.
And while Bosslogic's a pretty solid player, he'll take those gambles.
And why wouldn't you, man? This is the whole point of the game. Gamble a little bit. Oh, no anti-air that time. Yeah, but he just got out of the corner though, so that's a good step. Yeah, no EX. Alright, what are we going to see? We're going to see a setup.
Just a cross-up. It was safe. No need for Exis to do anything too risky there.
Exis is going to be happy to just stand there. And he knows Bosslogic has to do something. So he's looking for it. Sees him dashes in and gets those little lows.
Yep, and he's bar super to work with this round.
Yep.
So any of those confirms into the Blanca ball.
Yep.
Means
straight super. Oh, here we go. That's it.
Instant ground shave roll.
And look at that damage already. Only about 15 seconds in. He's already got him down to about 35% health. Oh, not
big whiff there.
Out of that.
It was like, I mean, nice pressure by Bosslogic forcing Exis to the corner, but giving up that corner position right away, I don't know about that.
Trying to bait something out, instead gets thrown himself. He's got his own super. But straight into that electricity. Exis one game up against Bosslogic. Bosslogic going to be disappointed losing that round with full super and full ultra, but more disappointed about the super. All right, so let's see. Is it going to be? It looks like he's a little bit more defensive.
Now it's starting to look like a bit more of a normal, like, footsies with punishing kind of game.
You know what? They're still going in pretty hard for a charge match.
Well, Bosslogic is far enough behind that he has to.
Yeah. Well, Exis is doing really well, making a wall between him and Bosslogic, getting punishing Bosslogic's dash, and just airing him every single time. Oh, and then, he misses the super, wastes his whole meter. He's gonna take the round, but it does get rid of all that meter though. See if it was a big factor or not.
Yeah. I don't know. Blanca's able to build meter pretty quick with his pressure strings, but I'm sure he'd like to have a bar or two to work with.
Boss not protecting those legs.
See there, like he's just built so much meter off of that.
Yeah. Oh, no punish.
Ooh.
Exis getting that perfect range.
Really nice bait from Exis there.
Hey Bugs, Stream Lord. If you can just take a quick look at the bracket and let us know who's going to be playing next. You may need to update it. That's alright. Well, I'll tell you who won if you need to know who won. Doesn't really matter about the score. Can't really give you the password though, on stream. Alright, I'll go log in for you and I'll go check while I'm there. Don't worry, no stress. I'll be right back.
I'll hold it down. Okay, so in all of the rounds so far, Exis has found himself able to get into the lead by spacing out the normals well, and especially catching Bosslogic with that EX electricity on wake up, beating out either a non-EX scissor kick or that crouching light kick that Bison loves to make use of to start off his pressure. Now Exis is sitting on a minute lead with very little time, and he's still going in, and that one might just cost him. That roundhouse kick. So nice recovery from Bosslogic there, but I can't help but feel Exis kind of threw that round. He's going in a little bit aggressively when he had no reason to. Now you think of Bison as kind of a character who'll sit and turtle on a lead. Blanka can do that too, and it can be even more infuriating because Blanka has got a rather high damage output to back that up as well. He's got a really surprisingly good set of normals as well that may not be quite as good as Bison's, but it rivals them pretty well. So I can't help but feel that this would be a little bit of a difficult matchup for Blanka, or at least if it's maybe not disadvantageous, but it's just really technical to play against a Blanka as Bison because you have very little room to make mistakes. And this is really surprising because Bosslogic has a reputation in our local scene for being one of the hardest players to throw, and he just ate 3 in a row. So that's really surprising to me anyway. It's a bit of a desperation Psycho Crusher. Chip health. Wakes up with the Ultra, and that's it. So really steady performance from Exis up till this point. Bosslogic having a chat with Soul. Looking a little bit lost. And Exis always just, win or lose, he's just cool as a cucumber playing his game. Quietly confident without being arrogant about it. Now Bosslogic just going in really hard. So much jumping off the start of that round. It's one of the first gimmicks we've seen out of Exis so far. It's good to just mix that in a little bit. Some really good reads from Exis too, just neutral jumping those scissor kicks. Dare say he's in Bosslogic's head a little bit. So forward throw into the corner. Bosslogic gets the situation he wants, but isn't really able to get much more out of it.
All right, I'm back. It looks like, oh, my TV's got his partner in crime. Where you go? Yeah, get on here. Here we go. I'm gonna put the golden tonsils on.
Just a second.
Oh my god.
Hey man, it's good to be doing this with you again. It has been too long.
It has been a while. It's been a couple of months now. I'm not even sure what game this is. What are we, is this dive kick or is this KOF 14?
No, there's no Cammy in this match. Come on now.
It's rough to see. All right, my first question is, who is leading points for this
It is Exis leading this best of 5, 2-0. Andy's a round up. He's been playing pretty dominantly up until this point.
Oh, what a genius. Okay. I feel like nothing he can do with throw traps is going to catch Bosslogic here, because Bosslogic being the greatest throw techer that mankind's ever known.
See, I was just mentioning this before you got back to the building, because there was this one sequence where he got caught by 3 tick throws in a row of like electricity into throw, electricity into throw.
That's a bug, mate. That's a bug.
That was just really surprising for me to see. Oh boy.
Giving the thumbs up there. Who slides at that range? That was that safe? He focused it anyway.
Remotely.
Yeah. He focused it anyway, but wow.